Hello and welcome to all you football fans. Welcome to another wonderful episode of Football Extreme. And this is the Xstream Team bringing you another fantastic edition. DJ, dressed in red, Nene, welcome. And yeah, the city of Manchester is red. We can see by our smiling friend over here, DJ, that's Man United painted the town red over Man City. DJ, tell us. How are you feeling? What did your team do for you this weekend?
Well, first and foremost, hello football streamers. What can I say? We got that win. We got that win at the Etihad after some disappointing results. So, yeah, for the first time in a while, United has made me happy, and yeah, I think every United fan around the world right now is on top of the moon. Let's hope that they do carry on and keep pushing forward with this and build on this win. I mean, 11 points behind City. It's interesting. I want to see a race. You cannot just give City the title. So, yeah, let's just chase down those points and see how the season ends.
Yeah, we all want to see a race. I actually do hope that United can keep this going. Nene, what do you think? Do we still have a race, or is Man City still romping away? Is this just a hurdle, or is this probably Man City getting tired?
Nah, this is just a bump in the road, man. These guys have done enough. They've created a cushion so they can afford to slip up every now and again.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will just give United a bit of hope that there's actually a race. But these guys, they've done it over so many years. They've I mean,
okay, it looks like we've lost Nene there. Sorry, everyone. You know what happens
if they would, it would be highly unlikely. So
no, sorry, Nene, carry on. We lost you for a few seconds there. Carry on.
Oh yeah, man, there's a crazy storm here. So yeah, apologies, guys. So yeah, man, just keep it to the point. These guys will win the league. United is just giving them a bit of hope that there's a race and hopefully they can hang on to second spot. But I don't think it's a sign of Man City getting tired. And they cannot get tired because basically their main objective is to win the Champions League. So if they're getting tired now, then it means that possibility won't happen. So for me, it's just a bump in the road, bringing them down to earth because there's tough Champions League games coming up.
Yo, all right.
Yeah.
Actually, it's funny because probably everyone would have thought that Man City was going to win this one easily with the 22-game winning streak. And then you look back and you're like, wait a minute, the last 2 years, Man United's been winning against Man City. So DJ, if you were Ole Gunnar Solskjaer right now and your team has just beaten Man City 2-0, you're 11 points behind and you got 10 games to go. What are you telling your players? Are you telling them we still have a hope, or are you on the same page as Nene?
No, you need to give the players the hope that they can chase this down. I mean, you cannot just concede that, okay, City has taken the title. I mean, 10 games is a lot and a lot can happen.
Yeah.
11 points, 10 games. Something to play for. At least if you go into those next 10 games, you give it your all.
Yeah.
Even if you fall short, you secure the second spot in the league, and there's still many teams that are chasing. So it would be better for Ole to just not talk about the title, take it one game at a time. Just get those wins, because before the City game, United was dropping points.
Yeah.
I mean, through with Chelsea before that and against Crystal Palace. So those are just 4 drop points already. And in a season where there are so many teams going for Champions League, you need to get as much points as possible and create a gap between the teams that are third and fourth. So yeah, they must chase down City. You know, it's a mountain to climb, but hell, I'd be a happy supporter if the team just goes out there and tries rather than just conceding that the league is gone with 10 games to play and you're 11 points behind.
Yeah. I'd also still, if I was in that team, I'd also still be thinking we can still chase these guys down. Who knows? Maybe they're one more slip up away from getting nervous. I mean, so plenty times guys have come in, and you all remember, especially in that race for top 4, guys have been just slipping up in those last 6-7 games, and then they look a shoe. In Leicester City last season were sitting pretty in third, and then next thing they finished out of the Champions League spots. So it's possible, but let's see. 10 games left. It's squeaky bum time in the run-in for the championship. So let's see what they do. But Nene, as DJ said, in terms of the other teams chasing United, there's Leicester City, there's Chelsea. What chance do these guys have of maybe stealing second spots? Let's say, if assuming Man City has sewn this up, Leicester City is sitting on 53 points, 1 point behind United. How do they look with all those injuries they're facing?
Okay, firstly, Bonga has spoken like a true United fan. He's going to give himself hope, even though he knows it's not looking good. They've got Man United has like games against West Ham, Leicester, and Spurs. That's 3 of the next 5. So if they're drawing against Crystal Palace and Chelsea, you know, the games against West Ham, Leicester, and Spurs, they have to win those games. You know, further points drop there means they fall even further away from City. And Man City, on the other hand, have like Southampton, Fulham, Leeds, Everton. So they probably have more games that they can bounce back. For me, those are not high pressure games. They can rotate the squad and get the results. Man United, on the other hand, is another story altogether. But anyway, good luck to United. You got a mathematical chance. But as you said, there's guys that are chasing at second spot. Remember, after the question, I said, Leicester, are they there to make up the numbers, or are they there to win something? Okay. And once again, they're there to make up the numbers. So for me, whether they're third, fourth, fifth, sixth, it'll probably be a good season anyway. Just the fact that they're amongst the thick of things. So don't really care much about Leicester, because whatever they finish in the top 6, for them, it's a good season. And I think the team that has a lot to fight for is Everton. I think Everton, them finishing in the top 4, that will be mission accomplished for Carlo, and then next season they can push on for the league. Okay. So in terms of chasing down Man United, I think Everton, I think Chelsea, those are the 2 teams that are gunning for the 3rd and 4th spots. Leicester, I'm not so sure.
Okay, DJ, what do you find? What do you think? How safe is your team there in second spot, and what do Chelsea and Leicester hope to achieve, maybe to knock you guys off?
They need to win and hope that United drops points, because at the rate that the league is going, you can see some teams are just gaining more points, and they're climbing higher and higher in the table. So we still need to see how Chelsea will react should they lose their first game under Tuchel, and how they respond from that, because we haven't seen Chelsea lose since Tuchel has been there. So that's another interesting point. And Leicester, I'm not too sure about them really, because 1 week they'll win, and then the next week they'll draw or lose. So they are also not consistent right now.
Yeah.
But Everton, as Nene said, they have a chance. They have the players as well. So it will be interesting to see just how much of a fight they are willing to put up as well.
Okay. Yeah. I think probably we have the consensus that probably the top two is set as they are. I'd like to think that maybe if just to keep things interesting in the running, that in these last 10 games, City loses maybe 3 games and then gives United a sniff, and maybe Chelsea or Leicester if they come in, because there needs to be some sort of spice besides just the top 4. So I'd like maybe someone who thinks maybe City's beatable, and then they just come for them. Surprise them, let them slip, and then...
They are beatable. I mean, as Nene said, I think you mentioned Fulham and Everton. Those are not easy games that City, you just assume they'll win.
Yeah.
They might drop points in those games as well.
Yeah.
So anything goes, really.
Definitely. So yeah, that's it from us here, football fans. Just covering the review of Man United and Man City, and just dabbling in the top 4 race. But stay tuned for more. There is going to be still more hot debate on the top 4 race, as well as Spurs, Liverpool, and maybe even just a bit of the relegation dabble. Yo, DJ, you are right about Brighton just getting sucked into the relegation battle. So stay tuned, everybody. Stay tuned for that video coming soon. We're going to just dabble on the relegation zone and speak more in depth on the top 4 race. So until then, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and so that you can see all the latest updates from our channel. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.